come on in, and then we can get started. We can get started. I know I am a little late. I apologize for that. I intended to get up at one point, and then next thing I know that I was out until about 5 minutes to leave. I figured, so I rushed to get out. When I saw that I had lost track of the time, I thought, oh crap, I'm going to be late. So I knew I was going to be late. I was hoping I wasn't 15 minutes late, but that's what happened. But we're going to make the best of what we can. So I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and then hopefully we can get started. Lost a little 15 minutes of the time, but still, we're going to try to get what we can done. Until then, we're just going to have to wait. Gonna have to wait till we can get our crew in, and then we will get started. Get the crew in, and then we get started. But of course, that usually does take about 15 to 20 minutes to get the whole crew in. So we're gonna have to wait until we get maybe not the whole crew, but at least a good portion of the crew, and enough to get a game started, and then we can get started with our game. That's what's gonna have to happen. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to wait, and that's what we're going to do. Good portion of the game will, well, good portion of the time was lost. A good portion of the game will never be lost. We can always make up what we can. We'll always make up what we can. We'll never, we'll never make up time for lost time. Never make up for lost time. Besides, won't be long before we get our crew in here. I mean a good portion of the crew. Hey. Hello, Garzilla Gaming, and hello, Zeus God. Oh, not much, Garzilla Gaming. I'm just waiting for some of the crew to get here, and then as soon as we get a good portion of people in here, we can start our game night. That's what I'm just waiting for, the crew to get here. I've only started streaming about 3 minutes ago, and it usually takes about 15, 20 minutes to get here, a good portion of the crew. And then as soon as that starts, then we can start our gaming. But of course, we have to wait about 15, 20 minutes. Gotta wait for the crew to get here, or at least let them know that I'm live. Yeah, that's good. As soon as they get here, that should be good. But right now it's only 4 minutes, so they may not even be alert yet, but they'll be alert. I just got to give it a little bit of time. Oh, we're gonna play some Family Feud. It's not the original one. We're gonna do some 1990 questions, some early 90s questions, so about 1990. Hey, Heather. You've missed us the last. Oh, yeah, we did. We did. Last night I said that it was it was just great because we lost some of that storm. It lagged out. Oh, uh, last night we did get some of that storm from let's see, it came about 8:30, and I had to leave for work at 9. And then right before I left, we had been placed under a severe thunderstorm warning. So I thought, so, but that's what they said. You should leave. So that's what my parents thought. They thought you need to leave now before it gets worse. And I just got there just before we had a big rainfall, so I got to work early. But you know, and they said that there was like a tornado headed for us, but the tornado had missed us, thankfully. So we lucked out. We didn't get any like rough weather. Just and rain. So we did get some of that storm, but we lucked out. I said what they let. So we only got a lot of wind and rain, but I felt that 10-degree drop in the next hour. Nope, no tornadoes. Just a lot of wind and rain yesterday. No, yeah, no tornado, but I felt that 10-degree drop in the next hour. It was like maybe 60 degrees when I got to work, or it was more like a 20-degree drop because it was like 60 when I got to work, and then by midnight it was 40 degrees. Oh, you got a heat wave in Southern California? We would take that heat wave because we after all that wind we had, we got a 20-degree drop Tuesday through Thursday. I take a heat wave. I would take a heat wave because I said that they said some of us will probably be waking up into the single digits. There was not there was barely anybody there was barely anybody there last night in the lobby. We might have had a couple through the drive-through, but not that much. But I mean, we're always shorthanded on Sundays, so we stayed till about 2 o'clock. Clocked out at about 2 o'clock and everything, and I stayed talking to a friend and everything. So we all left McDonald's probably at about 3 o'clock this morning. A few of us. I don't sing, Burger, but I can sing though. My favorite restaurant. Hmm. Well, you wouldn't know it. It's a local restaurant. It's a it's a local restaurant, and it's good. It's expensive though too. It is a grill place, and it has grill in its name, but it's good, but it's expensive there too. Oh, it's called Tom's Grill. It's called Tom's Grill, and uh there's a restaurant not too far from it called Martha's. It's pretty good too. I mean, Martha's is cheap though. Tom's Grill is expensive, so I suppose the food at Tom's Grill is probably better. Yeah, that is true, but I mean, at least you know who isn't here. I said that with any luck he's not here. They say they say turnout is pretty poor on Monday anyway, because Monday's not really a expected day. Oh, you hear that, Steve Areno? She's been around. She's been lurking. She hears what you say. My message to the world is, be all, be all you can be. Be all you can be. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I don't I don't have any music prepared, so I probably don't know what that is. Yeah. Yeah, be all yeah, I mean, that's a good I mean, I think that's a good message, be all you can be. And you want to see any change, be the change you want to see in the world. Yeah. Shan's when she's not here. We talk about a whole lot of people when they're not here. But IA Studios, if you wish to play our game when we get enough people in here, we could do that. Could do that. Like I said, I've been lurking. I've heard it all. I said not only. Looks like Heather needs to. Looks like Heather watches out. Because she's got two people that can make her red faces. Hmm. Craziest life story. I've had a lot of Then again, who hasn't had a lot of crazy times in their life? But craziest life story. There's a lot of times I've had crazy experiences. I don't know about the craziest life experience. I mean, like I've said, I've had a lot of crazy life experiences, but I don't know when the actual craziest. Like sometimes I've got crazy life experiences at work. Favorite animal. I would have to say my favorite animal is, well, I've got a dog right now, so I'd say my favorite animal is a dog. In fact, I did a few questions last night, and there was a question about an animal too. One of them, but we probably won't get to that until we get to the later sections. I even included the Christmas episode, so we'll get a couple Christmas questions in there as well. When we get to the latter part of 1990. We still have a few 1990 episodes to go before we reach 1991, though. Yeah, not right. Yeah, not right now. I told, it's like I told Burger and everything. I told him we got, you usually get about 15 to 20 minutes in there, and then sometimes we'll start 15 to 20 minutes in. But but I never said that. You know, uh, Speaking of which, my first ever animal was a dog, but I don't remember much of it though. I was little. But I remember, when I was little, maybe think the dog I think the first dog I had probably died when I was about 3 years old, but I mean, it was his fault and everything. Oh yeah, I knew what his name was. His name was Nipper. He was a Cocker Spaniel. And according to what happened, what happened to him is that I think my dad said that he opened the fence about 12:30 and to 1 o'clock one night when the dog got out, saw a red car coming for it. He ran right in front of it and got hit. And then my dad said that the dog had a look on his face saying like, I wish I hadn't done that. They did surgery on him, and then the next day he died. So, I mean, and he only died when I was about 3 years old, so I barely remember him. Yeah, I mean, the thing was, I was only 3, so I didn't really understand it. But I said but I heard it was really hard on my sisters. They, she said, they said they cried for weeks. I said when that happened, and my dad was just trying to, get in to feed him, and they said, it was his fault he ran out, and it was his fault he got hit by a red car, kind of ran out into the car, and then he just said, and then, dad said the dog had a look on his face after that happened and said, I wish I hadn't done that. Hozilla, I'm really good at putt putt. I could, I'd accept that challenge. I enjoy a game of putt putt. I really do. Oh, thank, uh, thank you, host. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can remember it. My dad told me what happened. So, I mean, I was only 3 years old, so I probably didn't experience much of the heartbreak. But I said I've experienced his pet heartbreaks before. I mean, but I mean, the heartbreaks I've experienced is pets haven't died from getting hit and everything. They've died from old age. I remember I had a cat for 17 and a half years, and we got her when I was 11 years old. So, when she died, it was really hard on me. I said, but I've got a dog right now who's 13 years old. I hope, he's got some hope he's got some uh years left in him. My dog that we have right now, he's tried to run out in front of cars before, but I've got him on a leash. They do say, keep all dogs on a leash. I thought at points, that he would stop, trying to run out into cars, but no, he still tries every time he sees a car run by, he'll bark at it and try to run after it, and I'm just saying, no, I've got you on a leash this time. Yeah, they told me, Heather, they told me, or I told some people, and then one person was like, that's very good. They told me that's a very good life for a cat. They lived out the life expectancy because they said a life of a cat average is 15 years. So if she was 17, she they said she lived past her life age. Well, 17 and a half years actually. 17 and a half. Oh, you don't know what happened to your cousin's dog either? Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your cousin. Like I said, who do I prefer as ladies, Steve Areno? I prefer the Asian or the Chinese girls. I think they're cute. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's, that's the wind going crazy. Oh, you prefer Kanye? Can you can you think you can do you think you could grab him from Kardashian wife? Yeah, I mean, like colorful feathers, she had some Asian in her, and I didn't even know that when I asked her out and everything. So I said when we were dating, it was like I said when I found out she had Asian in her, I said that's a win-win for me. So when I was dating colorful feathers, yeah, I was dating part Asian, mostly Filipino, she was but she had Asian in her though, mostly Filipino though. Hmm. Early, early I had the surge. I had like about 18 people in here, but not a whole lot of people talking. But said, if as soon as I get 5 active chatters in here, like there's Jonathan. Jonathan will help bring up the chat. Hello, Jonathan. We've been waiting for people to get here. We get poor turnout on Monday. But Jonathan, let's see. Now let's see. Let's count. Who do I have now? I have Steve Areno, I have Heather, I have Unknown, I have Jonathan. Yeah, about 4 people. Oh, there's Heather too. She's 5. She could actually that might be enough to play. I don't I will tell you right now, our spring break is our spring break is not until the first full week in April. How do they have it in Kentucky? Well, in Kentucky they say, all schools will get their first full break the first full week of April. So nobody in Kentucky's getting their spring break until the first full week in April. First full Yeah, the first full week in April. Now, I do know. I think the county schools, I think they probably, got some kind of mini break this whole week because some of them have already gone, are already gone. I know one. I heard some of the kids or this restaurant that I go to. She said her daughter has gone off to Gulf Shores with some friends, and they'll probably be back later this week. So I thought, oh, I guess the mini break for the county kids is probably a full week. The city schools are only getting 1 day mini break. So the city schools kind of got, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, they got screwed. City got screwed. Oh yeah, that's true because around this is around the time for city school our colleges to have spring break. I mean, I was talking about for schools though. I wasn't talking about for colleges. Colleges have different ways, but yeah, usually about the usual Yeah, usually about it's either this week or next week, one of the two, that they'll have spring break. The colleges will. A whole week of no classes. They can be on vacation or they can go home. Depending on what they want for spring break. Well, we are 26 minutes in. I suppose we could start probably around the 30-minute mark. But right now I see it's only Steve Areno and Jonathan talking. Said, and it keeps popping in from like 3 to 7, from 4 to 7, and then 7 to 7. I said I don't know how many actual people are in here. YouTube's trying to jump around with the counter watching, with the algorithm, I think. Yeah, if Heather's here, we can start. But she has not said anything for a while. Heather, are you still here? Where's what she calls herself, the old codger? Where's our codger? I won't say old, I'll just say codger. Where's our codger? Lurking. Ah, there she is. Pixel Rider, I am from the USA. I am a full American boy. Full American man, I guess I could say. Not really a boy, I'm a man. The time right now for me, Pixel, is it just turned 6:42. Oh, you're from India. That's cool, Pixel Rider. I don't play with toys much anymore, Diamond, but when I was little, I loved building blocks. Ah, there you go. Burnt spaghetti. You know who's been talking about burnt meatloaf. Now you say burnt spaghetti. No, Pixel Rider, I am not married. I speak a little bit of Spanish. Oh, you do? Oh, well, thank you, Marsupial. And, oh, no, I don't have Xbox. The closest I have to Xbox would be PlayStation, and it's not even mine. It's my son's. Now, the closest of an of any Xbox game or any console I have is a regular Nintendo. I love the old school games. And I said I want to get it set up right so I can get a game playing. I have a game in mind, that I might play first. Said it's one of the longer games. And if I say what I know about the game, I'd be giving it away too. Shame about what, Pink Statue? Today is my exam. Oh, so you're about, let's see, 10 and a half hours ahead of me, Pixel, in Germany. Breath of the Wild. I've played Breath of the Wild before. I haven't played it much though, but I've seen people playing it though. So Pixel Rider, it's already St. Patrick's Day for you in India. Heather, the other person, that's what he says. He says burnt meatloaf. I think one of the questions was, something you toss around, and then I think he was like, Heather's burnt meatloaf we toss around. Now, Steve Areno didn't say that. That was the other one who said that. The one you don't like me to mention his name by. Because if I ever say his name, he might show up. Sometimes, Heather, I think you luck out when he's here and you're not here. Pixie Noodle? Now, one of my friends that I used to watch that's a gamer, she used to play Breath of the Wild a whole lot. So I kind of saw it, but I never see the end of it. Those Zelda games are long to play. In fact, I think I saw, what was it? It was back in 2019 that I saw a guy wearing a Zelda Breath of the Wild T-shirt, and then there was a girl I saw not too long ago that was wearing a Zelda Breath of the Wild sweatshirt or sweater. She's actually wearing. She actually wore that to her workplace once. Oh, you had a phone call? Okay, Jonathan. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, we do. I mean, it's been cold today. I mean, it was about 60 in the 60s here yesterday before the storms. And then about the storms, well, like I said, we got a lot of wind and rain, and I felt that 20-degree drop pretty quick. In the 60s now, right now in the 40s. Or actually when I got here it was in the 30s, the upper 30s. They say we may be waking up to single digits tomorrow, but it won't be long. By the end of the week it'll warm up again. Luckily the storm didn't reach you guys in upper state New York. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I had my snow tires taken off this morning. It's gonna snow. You just know it's gonna snow now. Well, look at it this way. If it snows, and you have to have them back on. But hey, only a few more days of winter. We're supposed to. It is supposed to turn to spring this Friday, but still, you can get snow in the spring too. I remember about 2015, we were getting winter weather in the spring, and we were getting spring weather in the summer. It's like they were a season behind. And I think later in the fall that year, they got snow in October. We had snow in October. Yeah, I'll be streaming from outside the car soon. I just feel like, right now it's just, it's too cold to be out there. So I'm thinking it's going to be great just being in here. My cock is in a bucket ice. I told it if it didn't behave, it was going on ice. It never behaves, John. You know it. You know it never behaves, especially on stream. Especially on stream, it wants to get crazy with us. It get I don't know where Spirit Stalker is. I'm not sure where Spirit Stalker is. I'm not sure where Cheryl is. I'm not sure where well, actually, Tammy and Decay, they're both in the UK, so it's almost probably about midnight for them, so they're probably sleeping. Oh crap. No, Jonathan, I didn't do that. I think I was going to, but then it turned in for work on Saturday, and then Sunday we were driven away by the storms, and I thought, and I just, I totally forgot. I'm going to check that out though when I can. All my work times are 9 o'clock though this week. Well, actually, Monday's 10, but I choose to go in at 9 so I can get everything done. Because if I don't get it done by 1, I know that I know some of the managers there are going to, well, excuse my language, but but if I don't get everything done by 1 o'clock, I know the managers will bitch about it. Excuse my language. Yeah, I mean, everyone in this stream. I mean, well, yeah, obviously they're on YouTube. I didn't say his name, Steve Areno, because if you say his name, he'll pop up, and Heather will, you know, see, Heather will say, don't say his name or he might show up. I could tell she says shush, but that red face means quiet. Heather's red face is saying quiet. No, Professor Moderator. We are talking about our friend Scott Whitty. Says, "What's up, Steve?" Okay, I know. I need to, and I meant to go back on the stream when it was fully moderated on Sunday and click on your name. I've I've checked your channel out, but I don't think I'm subscribed to it. But I will check again though. I will check again. Okay, Scott Whitty, what's your question? Yeah, we should start 40 minutes in. I know we have low, but we could start. But I'll let Scott ask his question first, and then we'll start. As long as you all are ready. But I'll let Scott Whitty ask his question first. Think I don't think what do you say? Just uh have you ever, like, when you were younger, had maybe something from before come up? Oh, I think we've all had stuff come up. I mean, if you mean like memories that leave you that leave you, a guilty conscience. Yes, I have some of those right now. Hey, we waited, and hey, we have Cheryl. Cheryl's here. So, I think so. Yeah. I think, we've got enough people here now. It's 40 minutes in, and I think we're able to start now. Now, if you know who comes, he's gonna have fun. He's gonna have fun with the both of you. He's gonna have fun with the both of you. Hi, all. What's the topic here? Kat, we're actually about to start our game night. We finally got enough We finally got enough people here, waiting about 45 minutes. But we finally got enough people here on Monday, so we can actually start, our game night. About to start a game night as long as everybody is ready. He only wishes he could have fun with us. You never know what he's going to say out of his mouth, Cheryl. You know he. We're playing Family Feud. Uh, early question, but it's not the average questions today. These questions are from 1990. So it's like, if you were born before 1990, well, you may have trouble with these questions. But if you're not, though, put on your game cap, and Joe's professional moderator is my teammate. All right. Then if well, actually, Scott Whitty, we don't pick teams. I leave you guys as like one big team. Yeah, pre Harvey episodes. It's I mean, after 90. Yeah, mainly the Ray Combs version, mainly the version of Ray Combs questions from 1990. Yeah, you guys are. I look at you guys as one big team. One big team. All right. Said I can't. Said I can't. Make out some of the jokes he makes, though. Because of some answers they give. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I know. Very sad. Very sad. But they said that they said the day before I watched the story. They said the day before, not only was he destroying stuff in his house, but he had was banging himself on the head, banging his head against the wall. Then they took him, and they said he was on suicide watch, and the doctors, had a chance to watch him, and they neglected to watch him, and so he managed to hang himself. Ray Combs. He hung himself in 1996. Think they said it was his life started to take a downturn after he was fired from Feud, and then he started doing Family Challenge, and then his comedy clubs closed. Family turned on him, got a wife. His wife divorced him after 18 years of marriage with 6 kids. He was he was big on debt. He had a huge debt to pay, and then they put him in the Glendale Hospital, where he managed to go to his closet and hang himself with his bed sheets. He was only 40 years old. You didn't know that? That happened in 1996. Yeah, he hit rock bottom and couldn't get out. They said that, he was on suicide watch, so, the doctors neglected to watch him. That's what said it. I said, I said that, but I said, he'll always, it's sad though, he'll always be my favorite Feud host. He'll always, 6 children and violent, Let's see, where did we stop at? Okay, we stopped right here. Okay, right here. Yeah, you want to play? Well, we are about to play. We're going to start the first question right now. Honey, it's 1 a.m. here. Let's play this game or I'm going to sleep. Okay, here we go. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Top 6 answers. Question is, name an occupation that you'd hate to find out that your child might be interested in. That's the question. Name an occupation that you'd hate to find out that your child might be interested in. Hi, Skylar. Just in time for the game. Hey, Decay. Decay is here now, too. Skylar and Decay now can play with us as well. Let's see. Let me see. Nope, not a gynecologist or any kind of doctor. Not close, not porn decay, but you're very, very close. You're very close. It's not military either. Or exotic dancer, but you're very, very close. Gay phones. No phone sex operator. Prostitution. No, it's not prostitution, but okay, Decay got it. Decay got it. The second I heard it I was like, yes, porn. Stripper. There you go. That's what I was looking for, Decay. A stripper is number 6. A stripper, number 6. I'm no gynecologist, but I'll take a look at oil, but not an oil rig worker. Sounds like a proctologist that's passionate about his work. But yeah, you did get thanks to Decay, you got number 6, a stripper. You got to get the other 5 answers, though. Stripper was at the bottom of the survey. Hey, Ox Smells. Yeah, long time no see. Glad to have you back in here. No, Skylar, if you still like him, you know, people are going to have, feelings about somebody after they lose them. Of course you're going to. I mean, it's not, it's not, it's not weird if you still like him, just, tell him that, if you still like him and you still want to go with him, just ask, Sky if he'll take you back. Decay says a police officer. There you go, Decay. A police officer is the number 1 answer. A band member of Bon Jovi. There you go, Steve Areno. A rock band. Number 4. Number 4 is a rock band. A proctologist. Well, nope. Not a proctologist. Not a liberal rights activist. We did get stripper. We did get stripper, John. Number 6. Uh, Not a gynecologist. For Jonathan, no doctor on this survey. No doctor. So far, you do have police, rock band, and stripper, though. Police number 1, rock band number 4, stripper number 6. Not a musician or Charlie Kirk. No, no politicals. It's no politicalness on this survey. You won't have political on this survey. So let's see. Tammy's a Bon Jovi fan. I think so. He has a girl. If he has a girlfriend, if he has a girlfriend, Skylar, then if you still have feelings for him, just best thing I can tell you is wait for him to break up with his girlfriend, and then tell him that you still have feelings for him. When he breaks up with his girlfriend, you might just have to go for someone else, or you might have to just wait until they break up. If you're willing to wait for them to break up, then there's your chance to get him back. No fast food or a crash test dummy. Gotta go. I'm watching wrestling. Okay, Professor Moderator. Cleaner. Let's see. Nope, not a cleaner. Casino cash register. Cashier. Mm. Cash. Not a casino cashier. If he knows you still like him, Skylar, then you got to try to. I would say try to win him back over. Try to win him back over. You know, something that might make him like you more than the girlfriend he has. I mean, don't start like a fight with them, but try to, yeah, go live, yeah, like go live your life. Don't let him hold you back from your future happiness. And if you still care about him, Skylar, then you just need to wait for them to break up. That's all I can tell you to do. A mediocre pig wrestler? Okay, there you go. There you go, Decay. Pro sports, number 3. And wrestling is a pro sport. So yeah, number 3, pro sports. Now just got to get number 2 and number 5, and you've got the full survey. Right. They say if it's meant to be, they'll come back to you. You could just be like, well, I don't want to say that to you, Skylar, but I was going to say, who knows, look at all of us, all adult people. We're not married. Well, Spirit Stalker's married and Halfwit is married, but besides us, we're not. It's not a dishwasher or a curling champion, but Decay got one, a firefighter. Number 5 is a firefighter, and now we just need number 2. As after you get number 2, you will have the bank. But it's not a garbage man, and it's not a politician. Easy pickings. Why does it have to be like what? They picked these answers. It's not a dog whisperer, but that would be a good one. It's not a lawyer either. Not a crack dealer, but I mean, if they get into this, some of these people in this profession may be a crack dealer. Who knows? But it's not a crack dealer in general, and it's not a prison officer. Prison officer would catch those crack dealers. They'd be on hard watch with the prison officers. And number 1, the police officers too. So a career. No, Steve Arena. The career. No, the question is name an occupation that you'd hate to find out that your child might be interested in. And I think it would be very good. I think I would hate for my child to be interested in a strip occupation of a stripper. Hi, Pasta Boy. Pasta Boy, crack dealer was already guessed. Yeah, in 1990. What did they say in the fall of These questions are in the fall of 1990. Oh, you're a girl? Sorry, Pasta. I didn't know that. Yeah, you got stripper. You got stripper. Oh, Cat, you got it. You got it. An actor or an actress, because number 2 is acting. You got it, Cat. You got it. I don't know if that's your answer, Colton, or not, but there you go. Yeah, there you go. There's all your 6 answers right there to prove to you that I'm not lying. I have a child. No, I have not. I have not seen that toxic. Well, Pasta, I have a child. Well, not really. He's grown. I mean, he's grown up. 17. True. My bad. Oh no, you're fine, toxic. I mean, if I look like one of your favorite actors, I mean, if I look like one of your favorite actors, then so be it. No, I'm not gay. I mean, if I have a child, I don't. Well, okay, you could still have a child and be gay, but no, I'm not gay. Okay, eh, I don't choose to. I mean, I mean, no, that was, no, that was, oh, he's asking Steve Areno. That wasn't clever. That was, well, I mean, I thought he was being serious. I thought he was being serious, and I said that was pretty good. Anyway, I, I swear, that wind. Okay, anyway, it's okay. It's all right, Pasta. All right, next question. Next question. Oh. Okay. I was having trouble reading the question. I was having trouble reading the question, but I've got it now. Drop a like, you see. Thank you, Toxic. I appreciate very much. Okay. Now the next question is this one. We got the top 5 answers to this question. It's something it's interesting you said pod racing, NW Burn, because this is one of these answers in this is next close to this. Now it's not pod, but here's the top 5 answers. Name something people pad. What is something people pad? What did they pad? In 1990, what did they pad? What was popular? There you go, Cheryl. Bras is the number 1 answer. Bras. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Chairs. Chairs. Chairs, number 3. Unfortunately, Pasta, not thongs. And not a well, yeah. What about the room though? What about the room? Like, what are they padding in the room? So okay, shoulder. Oh, well, yeah, shoulders, not shoulder pads, but Decay got it. Just shoulders. Shoulders, number 4. Not trousers or underwear. Wall. Oh, oh, hold on. Soda? Nope, not soda. Nope, not exactly the walls that they're padding in the room. They're padding something else in the room that they may put, and they have to decide if they're going to put it down or not. Let's see. Not cleats or a pillow though. Give us a hint. All right, your Pasta. Your hint would be number 5. They may They don't really. Okay, Decay got one for you. Carpet, number 5 is carpet. That's what I was trying to get. Now, number two, I mean, well, of course, number two, involves money. That's your hint for number two. It involves money. Not a safe. Mm, no, not children. Eh, is it fine that I drink this? I wouldn't have advised it, astronomy, but if you did, you did. You can't undo it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Or how they have it, Steve Areno, expense accounts. Expense accounts. Number two is expense accounts. You've got them. You got all 5 of them. I swear, it's like most of these answers, from these shows, the majority of the survey answers are 5. I don't think you will. It's all right, Jonathan. Sometimes, sometimes on weeknights you'll get phone calls. Isn't it how weird that we do this on the right at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week, and then on Saturdays as well. I think you're still. I once drank tomato sauce that expired during 1990. Well, I mean, I hope that I don't. I don't think that would have still been applicable since from 1990. I mean, that was 36 years ago. But it is starting to get a little bit dark here, I'm noticing, so we need to turn on the lights here in the car. All right. Anyway, here's the next question. And I said that most of these questions will expect to get 5. Nope, not these, not the next 2. Ew. If it had mold on it, I wouldn't have ate it. I wouldn't have drank it. That's just me, pasta. I think Steve Areno says you'll be fine, so you should be okay. All right. We got the top 4 answers to this next question, and this one is going to be a little bit easier. All right. Okay. Question is this. Name a place you'd expect to see tents. Where would you expect a place to see tents? You might see tents where? There you go, Cheryl. A campground is the number 1 answer. And Jonathan got one as well. Circus, number 2. FK, yep. Yep, FK and Pasta. You guys got, number 1 as well, camping ground. So Cheryl, FK, and Pasta all got number 1. Jonathan got number 2. They never call to give you something. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Nope, it's not church. It's not a tent shop. Of course, I think you would see that. Uh, not a park or a concert or the woods or John's Gray sweatpants. What could you find in? You could find anything in John's Gray sweatpants, couldn't you? It's not the state fair or a beer garden or a car lot. Not downtown Portland, but I'm sure you'd probably find some in downtown Portland, wouldn't you? The little thank you. That's your answer, Pasta? Steve-O, that's crazy because I'm wearing gray sweatpants right now. What's the odds? It's not no, it wouldn't be a stripper club. It wouldn't be a festival. Chicks dig it, John. Not the back of the house or a backyard, but that's pretty good. Oh, Spirit Stalker is here. I didn't even notice that. I was just going through answers and I didn't even notice that. Cheryl noticed it. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Just in time to play the game. Well, actually, we've only gone through a couple answers. A homeless camp? Nope. The beach? Nope, not the beach either. So far, you've gotten campground and circus, a place yard you'd expect to see tents. Campground and circus has only been said right now. We've still got 2 more answers to give, number 3 and number 4. And these are a little tough. I guess these are a little tough for you guys. So far, you have gotten number 1, campground and circus, number 2. You got those right away. Then you struggle to get number 3 and 4. It's not a plant nursery. Not a plant nursery. Number 4 is going to make no sense. I'll tell you right now. Number 4 is going to make no sense. Oh. But who was that? Who was that was let me go up here for a second. Let me find out who was it that said they were from India? I'm trying to find out which one said that because I'm saying, they may be able to get an answer. They may get an answer. Let's see. Hello, Double A. It's not a jungle or a crime scene that you see tents. My keyboard is a wind. Not a national park. If I'm making you... Well, I never mean to make anybody hard. Well, yeah, it would be a non-national park for these next two. These next two are they're not at parks. No, no park is in this one. It's not. It would not be a wedding though. Or tent sales. Yeah, but these are non-national parks. Number 3 and number 4. At least I think number 4 is. I know number 3 is for sure. Not a park. They don't mention park in these surveys, though. No, it wouldn't be a stripper club. Not unless they got crazy. Not unless they got crazy at one of these answers and totally flipped. Of course, you don't know. Of course, you would never know what would happen at one of these answers, though. One of these. Number 3 is not so ridiculous. Number 4 is very ridiculous. Let's see. What part of French you from, son? I'm not French. I'm American. The non-national forest area campsite. No, but that was a really good answer. It's not a candy store. Okay, Jonathan. We'll be here when you get back. At an outdoor concert or party. No, not even at an outdoor campsite or concert or party. No, I'm full American. I'm full American. We have a lot of unhappy campers in California. We have an urban camping situation. Urban barbecue situation. What are you getting at, Pooch Cat? Hello, brother. How are you doing? Nice to see you. It's John Boy, the Opal King. Hello, John. I remember you. When you say full American, does that mean you do not? No, that does not mean that I don't like Canada or Mexico. They're both very fine. I've got friends in Canada. I've got friends in Canada. I've got people that live close to Canada right here in the stream right now. Generation Alpha is strange, Steve Areno says. Hiking trail? No, it wouldn't be a hiking trail. This really, I mean, you've gotten campground right now. That's the only kind of camp you're going to get, though. There's some other place where you might see tents, though. Yes, one answer is related to India. I'll tell you that right now. One answer is related to India. That's that we got a barbecue in the urban environment. It's the only way we know. I thought America thought Canada. Well, I don't. I try not to think that and everything. I just try to think. I've got friends that are Canadian, and I say, we just got to get along. An Indian campsite, okay, yeah, an Indian campsite, but it's not called an Indian campsite. It's an Indian something, but it's an Indian something, but it's not an Indian campsite. It's an Indian something else. What else would they call it? An Indian. They might call it an Indian what? This word would start. There you go. An Indian reservation. Number 4 is an Indian reservation. That's the answer that I thought might be a little hard to get. Yeah, Indian reservation. Number 4. I've never been to Canada, Pooch. I've never been. I've never been outside the United States. Closest I've been is in one of is well, let's see. One time I was in Wisconsin, and that's probably the closest city I've ever been to getting in Canada. What do you mean, McLovin? A retreat. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought an Indian reservation was India. My bad. Sorry, Cat. I don't really hate anybody. I mean, I may not agree with them, but I mean, I still try to respect people. Whether they're not opinions. I mean, whether their opinions, whether I agree with their opinions or not. I try to. I'm intent right now. Aren't you cold, Spirit Soccer? It's very cold. After the storms last night, I mean, I think everyone got a big blow of 20 degrees. It's got to be cold right now outside where you are. You spelled it wrong, Pooch. It's the way Wisconsin is spelled is it's Wisconsin. Hint, please. Okay, hint. The hint would be some of our recruits, actually, may use it and everything. Some of our recruits may use it. I'm currently sitting and watching in my fishing baby. No, I'm saying, some of our leaders, yeah, an army base, number 3. Number 3 is an army base. Those are the 4 places you'd expect to see campsites, which they said in 1990, in the fall of 1990. I am guessing either November or December of 1990. Okay, I gave you now I gave you this question the other night when we gave a quick question about the fingers, something for your fingers. I gave you that one. Do you want to do that one again? Because that was technically the next question. Do you want to do that, or do you want to skip that one since we've already done that one and do this one? Do you want to do that 4-answer question again, or do you want to skip it and do the 6 one, or do you want to do the 4 one again? It's up to you guys. We can either go to a 4-answer question or a fingers. Yeah, the finger question. Like, if you remember, top 4 answers to this question, name something made for your fingers. I think you guys remember that question. Yeah, something made for. Oh, I wasn't here, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Cheryl, I'll do this one for you then. And Kat, since she wasn't here as well. Yep. Top four answers. Name something made for your fingers. Rings. There you go, Cheryl. That's the number one answer. Rings. Uh, Polish. There you go. There you go, Kat and Cheryl. Nail polish. Number three. Number three. Nail polish. Not thimbles though, and not finger condoms. Not not lotion. Yeah, we did get nail polish. Rings and number one, rings and nail polish number three. Okay, Kat, there you go. Gloves. Gloves number two, gloves. And Cheryl said fake nails. There you go. You've got them all. You've got them all. Fake nails number four. So there you go. That's all of them. And Kat, you were the one that got number two. And Cheryl got number one, three, and four, and Kat got number two. So you all contributed in this one. Okay, let's see. As in, you probably saw the window. Yeah, you see it's totally dark out there now. Totally dark. Anyway, I'm not gonna try to, flash anything. Anyway, all right. Next question. Yep. GG's everybody. All right, next question. We got the top six answers to this question, and I think we're now in the. I think we're now in December 1990 for sure. The Christmas questions, because this is a. I think this was a question on one of the first Christmas shows. Okay, top six answers to this question. What is your biggest expense each year? What is your biggest expense each year? Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Christmas presents, number six. Number six, Christmas presents. And chili. Okay, well, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Food or grocery bill, number five. What I like an I like anime cartoons. I'm a big I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. I don't know if you consider that weird or something, but she was a childhood cartoon, and you know, she touches my heart. Sailor Moon, she did. Let's see. Baby oil deliver. Nope, not a baby oil delivery or birthdays. Mildly unauthenticated garden gnomes. Oh no, not for that. They're not all crisp. I mean, they're not all Christmas answers. Just number six is. Let's see. Vacation. No, no vacation. Car maintenance. Well, you've got to be specific. You've got to be specific. Specific. What kind of car maintenance? Vacation? Nope. Military? No. Nope. No hookers. But Steve Areno got one. Car payment. Number three. Number three is car payment. Pet food? Nope, not pet food. But Steve Areno, I see you have mortgage home payment. There you go, Steve Areno. Housing or mortgage payment. That's the number one answer. Mortgage or housing payment, number one. Just got to get two now, two and four. Car repairs would be mine. Yeah, but you got to be specific. Like you said car repairs. You'd have to be specific on car repairs. Um, like car payment number. That's number three right there. Fishing gear, no. Electricity, no. Decay garden gnomes for sure. Maybe, but that's not on the survey. Oh, Heather's alert. He says Heather's grocery bill. Steve Areno does. Let's see. Rent, insurance. What kind of insurance, sir? What kind of insurance? Got to say the actual insurance. There is something about the car, but it's not gas for the car, though. Not webcam girls or girlfriends. Sorry, Heather. Just checking in if you were there. Oh, look who's here. Oh, shoot. Yep. Buying Heather a new stove every month. Tires, glove. Let's see. It's not tires or gloves or gambling. Not any nail polish remover or prawn subscriptions on autopay or clippers. Home and car. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Car insurance. Number 4 is car insurance. Now you just need number 2. That's all the insurance we've got. So it wouldn't be any other insurance besides after car insurance. Wouldn't be life or health insurance or medical insurance. No other insurance. What you talking about? Oh, we're playing a game. Playing a game. MT79. You are more than welcome to play if you want to. I just explained it, Triple S. We're playing a game. Burnt meatloaf insurance. How'd I know you were going to say that? 6 chill cleaners. No. Number 2 is going to be a really, really confusing answer. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not a cable bill or a phone bill, and we already did get the food. We already got the food answer from Spirit Stalker. She answered number 5 with food. Huh. Burnt meatloaf insurance. Not burnt meatloaf insurance. We do have we do have car payments and car insurance, and we do have rent or rent mortgage or housing mortgage. Let's see, but it wouldn't be the kids, and it wouldn't be clothing. Tax. Okay, there you go, DK. Number 2 is taxes. Taxes is number 2. Taxes. There you go. Taxes number 2. That's the 6 things that they say is your biggest expense each year. Yep. Send them to the moon, Heather. And you know what? They don't have to get a plane ticket. You could just get your belt and send them over the moon. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Slap them and then they'll fly over the moon. They may go, I'm flying over the moon and I can see Heather's house and Cheryl's. Slap him to the left, they'll see Cheryl's house. Slap him to the right, he'll see Heather's house. I've moved on, Heather. You're ruining my concentration. Anyway, that was just that one. Now we've got some more to give. Okay, you guys are gonna. How good are you guys with color sayings? With colors, you guys are right. I don't know if you guys are going. That'd be a big mistake showing up at my house uninvited. Anyway, oh, homeless Honda is here. Hello, homeless Honda. Now, if you guys are good with colors, then you might be. Now, if this is too hard, just tell me skip this question and we'll go on to another one. Because this is what the question is. You got to listen closely to it. Top 6 answers to. Yeah, I've noticed. I've been here. Yeah, okay. Hold on, Kat. Let me read the question. Question is this: give me another old saying like "purple with rage" that contains the name of a color. Give me another old saying like "purple with rage" that contains the name of a color. That's the question. The question to Kay is, give me another old saying like purple with rage that contains the name of a color. And there you go. Kat just got the number one answer, green with envy. That's the number one answer, green with envy. Well, you got the number one answer, Kat, green with envy. That was number one. It's not yellow with fear. Well, they could be sad in blue, Heather, but they're blue with what? Heather gives men blue balls. Not red with anger. Not blue moon. Blue with loneliness. No, not blue with loneliness. Not blue with sadness either. I mean, they are. I mean, but if you do have, there is. You could say it's blue with loneliness and blue with sadness. You know, when you get the real correct answer with blue in it, there is a blue answer there. It's not mild green negative. I think Spirit Stalker's a little bit behind. It wouldn't be blue balls from being a self cock blocker. Silver bells in the city. Pink makes the girls wink. There's no pink in there. Yellow is yeah, yellow is cowardly, but sadly, yellow is cowardly is not in the survey. You know what, Cheryl? Somebody actually did give that on the actual show. Pink, pink, you stink. Ray was not really amused. It's not blue from yeah. Let's see. It's not blue from asphyxiation. I can't pronounce that word. Dude, what happened? I left for 1 minute. Oh, nothing. We're just on another question, Pasta. Question is, give me another old saying like purple with rage that contains the name of a color. So far, you've got green with envy, and that's all you've got. It's not rosy red. Jonathan has purple balls from freezer burn. Green Hulk is mean. There's no green on this survey. It's not easy being green. I'll tell you that right now. There's no green on this survey. Is his it's not blue balls. There is a blue saying, but it's not blue balls. It's a phrase. It's a phrase. Mel yellow. Not red as anger. Blue because of you. No. It is there is a blue. It's not blue because of you or true blue. Doesn't really even rhyme. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't really rhyme. I can tell you right now. You've got green within me. I'll tell you right now. Nope, not out of the blue. I'll tell you right now. There's one blue. There's one blue. Blue as the sky. No, not blue as the sky, but you're on the right track, though. You're on the right track. I'll tell you right now in here that this answer, there's one blue, there's two reds, and there's two white answers. Two red, one blue, two whites. Okay, blue is the sky. Nope, it's not blue as the sky or blue moon. Or blue whale. Once did a blue moon? Nope. Not goodbye blue sky. Nothing to do with blue moon or blue sky. White as a sheet. Okay, there you go, Cat. White as a sheet is number 4. White as a sheet, number 4. That's one of the white phrases. White pearl necklaces. Blue in the... It's actually... homeless, I'll give it to you, but actually number 5 is blue in the face. Blue in the face is not... Yeah, that's what you meant. Blue in the face. Yeah, there you go. Blue in the face, number 5. That's our blue phrase. Blue in the face. Let's see. So you finally figured out that blue one. Now you just got to get the red and the other white one. Cat got one of them. You get the other one. It's not pearly white. Question, Spirit Stalker. Oh, wait a second. Steve Areno said white as a ghost. Number 6 is white as a ghost. You got it. Roses are red. Heather's meatloaf is black. No. That's not one of the red ones. Red as a tomato. I really don't know. Oh, you're close. It's not red as a tomato, but you're close. What is another food that is red? It's not red as a tomato, but it's like I am not a scammer. I'm a man, yeah. No, there's no black in here. It's just red. And you got white as a ghost, so now you just got to get the 2 reds. Not hot as a chili or red as a radish. If I'm a scammer, why do I have so many people here? Red hot? Not red hot. John's here, and so I don't have it to do troll duty. Red is okay. There you go. That's what I was looking for, Heather. Red as a beet. Number 2. Red as a beet. And now just gotta get number 3. I don't own money. I make my own money. It's not rosy red or red as a lobster, but there is. All you have to do is just say one of them with yeah. You just got one word for this one. Just got one word with another red. It's not rosy red, red as lobster, or red with anger. You got the wrong guy, DJ. Red with poop? Nope. It's not blood red. It's one short word. Heather, if you plan on sending me and Steve to the moon, what you packing us for lunch? Red is a UK post box. I can't delete that. I don't know why. You are a. I don't know why. You got the heart. I redact age and penis. Red with diarrhea? No. Not red rum or red cross. It is a short red word that it's a short word that you gotta say before putting red in. It's something red. I swear, YouTube won't let me delete my most effed up answers. It's not red as a rose. It actually starts with an S. The word you're looking for starts with an S, and then it's red. Sorry to argue with Domino's. You meow for us? I'm not a cat. Yeah, good riddance of seeing them, AJ. Cat got it. See red. See red. Yeah, sea red, number 3. Those are the answers. Purple with rage. There's all of them. Actually, Jonathan, actually, they're okay. They're okay. They're okay. They're not. They're not trolly. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I didn't even. Lewis, don't take kindly to trolls either. I don't think. I don't think they're a troll. They were actually kind of nice. So, I'm getting them. Okay. Anyway, next question. Oh, but yeah, pasta can come back now. Yeah, yeah. I think pasta was was mistaken for a troll, but no. Pasta. Hopefully you're still there. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Lee. Um, hopefully pasta can come back and sit and give us answers now. Yeah, I'll reverse the timeout. I did too. Let's see. I didn't know you could do that until I was told about it. I think Steve Areno was the one that told me about it. Okay. Anyway, next question. Next question. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something you associate with Hawaii. That's the next questions. Top 6. Name something you associate with Hawaii. Cheryl says palm trees. You believe it, Cheryl? Palm trees is not on the survey. Jonathan, do you stick your leftover pizza in the freezer with your cock? Oh, Spirit Stalker and Jonathan, or Spirit Stalker and Cheryl, I should say. They say the beach. There you go, girls. Beaches or sand, number 4. Beaches or sand, number 4, but not palm trees, though. Going to sleep now. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Have fun with the game. Thank you, Kat. And come back. I mean, come back. We always do these around this time on Fridays and Saturdays too. Mondays as well. Wednesdays are a little later. When's Omnia group time? Let's see. Let's see. Spam. It's not spam. Not spam. Coconuts. Not spam or coconuts. There is a food there. Yeah, there is a food there. There is a food there. Oh, but you got to say what the food is. Okay, Heather got one. Or hula. Number 3. Hula dancers. Hula dancers. Number 3. Billy's coconuts. It's not coconuts. It's not the food's not coconuts. It's something else. Hotties. Well, that probably would go with hula dancers. It's not island or sexy bodies though. Not sunshine. Sure, will you spank me like a bad puppy? Wow, that went south real fast. Kat says a pineapple. Pineapple. And there you go, Kat. That's the food we're looking for. Pineapple. And that's number 2 as well. Pineapple. A luau. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A luau. Number 5 is a luau. All right, see ya. All right, see ya, Kat. If you subscribe, you'll catch us doing much more gameplays. So if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe, and we'll be doing this a whole lot more. Grass skirts. There you go, Heather. Grass skirts. Number 6 is grass skirts. You just got one answer left to give, and believe it or not, the one answer you have left to give is the number 1 answer. It's not a roasted pig or a hot Hawaiian man or a banana hammock. I used to be good at hula hooping. Nope, it's not surfing. It's not surfing. I saw that DK also said that earlier too. It's nope, not surfing. There is one thing that you're missing. You're missing one answer though. What is it? That number one answer. It's not surfing or volcano or swimming or sunbathers. And you tried coconut. It's not coconut. Number one answer. It's not a pig. It's not pigs. Something you associate with Hawaii. What else would you associate with Hawaii? Dancing, not dancing or a sugar cane. Geo, fruit. You've already got the fruit with pineapple. It's that's number one, but it's not geo or volcanoes. Hula hooping on the beach. Well, well, we got hula dancers for number three and beaches and sand for number four. So they've got to be something. It's got to be something else. Peter, do you hula hoop on the beach? Heather's asking. It's not scuba diving. In fact, you guys might be surprised by it. I don't know. It's not fish or music or songs either. No, not surfing. That's been tried. Surfing's been tried and guessed, but it's not surfing. Many hookers and homeless, just like Los Angeles. For the memorial? Nope. I will tell you though, I'm not sure what Cheryl meant for four though. Lays? Um, you might have spelled it differently. I don't know if you spelled it the right way or not when you said Lays. It's not spam or ziplining into a volcano. If she meant to spell Lays, then Spirit Stalker might have the right answer. But it's actually spelled a different way though. So I'm not sure if I should give it to her or not. If she can give it like another word, then she might have it. Cheryl said it. What'd she say? They? No, not spam. Not spam. And I'm not seeing everything of what she said. The. I'm only seeing the and then some symbol before the. She has been late a lot. Okay. Number one. Okay. 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 I will do that. I will do that. Law. No, it's not law, but if you went, but when you said lay, they said they are saying le goes around the net. Okay. Okay. Lee. A lay or lee. Yeah. A lee or a flower. That's the number one answer. A lee or a flower. I remember Greg crashing out during a uh, surfing contest. I remember Alice hurting her back, during a luau. I remember that episode really well of the Birdie Bunch. Oh, thank you for the like, Lewis. I bet you they smell fantastic. Yeah, those leis or those flowers. I bet so. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm sure they smell fantastic. All right, here we go. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is, what's the best thing about staying in a hotel? What's the best thing about staying in a hotel? Never got a lay. Steve, the tiki idol, bad luck, like Heather cooking. Room service, okay, there you go. Uh, there you go, Cheryl. Room service number 2. Room service number 2. It's LEI the way you spell it. LEI, apparently, according to this survey. Yes, Lewis is saying good evening to everyone in the stream. Uh, another word for like quiet. You did get room service, yes. Not a breakfast fee. Breakfast free. Well, the good thing is you free food, but you still have to pay for it. Okay, there you go. Well, there you go. Something like that. Housekeeping staff that put out. Yeah, a bar or free food. Yeah, there you go. Number 3. No cooking. No cooking. Number 3. Housekeeping staff that put out. Okay, I'm going to give that to you, Steve Areno. Number 1 is maid service or no housework. That's the number 1 answer. Maid service, no housework. And that's housekeeping right there. Let's see. No wife. Yeah, if you have no wife, Steve, then you'll have a whole bunch of what? You'll have a whole, if you have no wife or anything, you've got yourself to a room and you've got so much what? Yeah, you'll have no cooking, no interruptions, that that's a lot of what right there. A lot of peace, but a lot of what's a word of a lot of not like peace and quiet. It's more like they want to say peace and quiet. Okay, I'll give you peace and quiet for what they because that's sort of like what they're saying for number 4. Number 4 is privacy. Privacy. Number 4 is privacy. Peace and quiet is like privacy. So there you go. You have insomnia? Is it late where you are, Pasta? Privacy. Where's Tim? No children. But everything's back online. You lost connection for a few minutes. That's weird. At least everything's back online. All right. Privacy to slam your cock in the mini fridge. Steve Areno says. Okay. All right. Red Lion burnt down last week, Peter. All right. Let's see. Yes, I can see that this is probably one of the Christmas Eve. This is probably Christmas questions or Christmas Eve. I'm not sure if it was the December 21st or December 24th show, but I know that I'd say December 21st. Anyway, here's the next question. Question is this. Here we go. Didn't see that, sir. Okay, here we go. Next question. Top 5 answers to this question. Specifically, what is the most time-consuming thing you have to deal with at Christmas time? What is the most consuming thing you have to deal with at Christmas time? Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Wrapping gifts. Number 2. There you go. Wrapping gifts. Cheryl and Spirit Soccer got number 2, but Cheryl also said shopping, and Spirit Soccer said shopping. There you go, women. That's the number 1 answer. Shopping or long lines, number 1. food preparation and cooking. Okay, there you go, Sherilyn Spirit Stalker. Baking or cooking, number 4. 6-hour grooming sessions or sessions. Okay, there you go. Actually, Steve Areno, that is a correct answer. There you go. Trimming tree, number 5. Trimming that tree. That's number 5. Now you just got to get number 3. Getting Heather quit chasing me around the house for my wallet. If she's not reacting, Steve, she may not. If she's not reacting, Peter, she may not be here at the moment. Finding outfit. Let's see. Nope, it's not cleaning the house or finding outfits or a family get together. Not twerking online. My pronouns. I don't have certain pronouns. If I have pronouns, it's he, him. Oh, nope, not watching Christmas movies, but there is something Christmas involved, of course. I'd say that it is something you do at Christmas time. I should try being they and see if I like it. Oh, there you go. There you go, Crafty. Steve Reno said he should try being they and see if he likes it. Traveling, not traveling or listening to Christmas music or singing as a family. This is something they say this is most time consuming at Christmas time. This is something that you consume at Christmas time. Cleaning after. Nope, it's not cleaning after. This is actually this is way before Christmas. Way before Christmas. I mean, you already got the trimming the tree. Okay, like Decay is giving other answers. Putting decorations up. No, that's not it. Handing out baby oil to all the neighbors. I would have expected an answer like that from Steve Areno, but Peter got it. When I go to the bathroom, you say they went to the bathroom. Hey, PPK and fam, long time no see. Hey, Shy. I'm wondering when you came back. Shy, we're into a little bit of of holiday questions for what we got left. Right now, the question is specifically, what is the most time-consuming thing you have to deal with at Christmas time? They've gotten 4 of the 5 answers so far, so but it's not traveling. You've gotten shopping long lines, wrapping gifts, baking, cooking, and trimming the tree. But what could number 3 be? It's not traveling or dishes or eating Christmas cookies or having 5 jobs. It has something to do with Christmas, of course, but this is something that they might do before Christmas. They'd be giving a whole lot of these out. It's not putting the tree up. Not hanging lights or drinking the ton of beer I bought. There you go, Christmas cards, and there you go, Cyril. They're writing Christmas cards. Number 3, they're writing Christmas cards. That's what that is what they do, or that's the most time-consuming thing at Christmas. You can tell we're in the Christmas episodes now of 1990, so not too long. We'll be in 1991, but we still got to deal with the rest of 1990. All right, here's another question. One more question, or maybe 2 more. I don't know. Here we go. All right, next question. This next question, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something that the Salvation Army does to help people. Name something that the Salvation Army does to help people. Okay. They donate what? They donate what? Be more specific, gamer. They donate what? Okay. Peter said clothes. Yeah, they give them clothing. Number four. I mean, number two. They give them clothing. Give them clothing. Number two. It's not ringing the bell. Or collect, donate. Yeah, but they donate what is what? Or okay. Or there you go, Shy. They collect money. Yeah, they collect money. Number four. Collect money, food and water. There you go, Jonathan. Give them food. That's the number one answer. Give them food. It's not toys for tots or give. Yeah, first aid. There you go, Jonathan. First aid during disasters. Number five. Now just got to get number three. Toys, money, clothes, food. Yeah, we've gotten all that. We've gotten all that. Hello, brother Kenneth. Donate children. No, not donate children. We got the Toys for Tots and Drive for Kids. It's not run a helpline. I mean, they've already given that aid during disasters or collecting money. Give him a warm. Okay, there you go, Lewis. Giving them shelter. Number three is give them shelter. That's number giving them shelter. All right. This next one should be an easy one. Yeah, this next one should be these. Oh, these next. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of 4-1s after this. All right. Next question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name a sport that's not regulated by a clock. What is a sport that's not regulated by a clock? No, it's not volleyball. It's not fishing. Not billiards, but there's the first correct answer by Shy. Golf. Golf. Number 3 is golf. And Jonathan says bowling. There you go. Number 4 is bowling. But it's not soccer or car racing. We do have golfing number 3 and bowling number 4. And there you go, Decay. Tennis is number 2. It's not running or a marathon, though. Hey, Daniel, I don't go like that, though. Let's see. It's not running or a marathon, but archery. Nope, not archery. Darts. Nope. Baseball. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. Baseball or softball. That's the number 1 answer. Hunting children. No, but there's children that do this sport. Number 5. Most of them. I'm in the same parking lot as you. Really? Because I'm looking in the parking lot and I only see one other car right there. And, that car I've seen many, many times. So I doubt you are in the same parking lot as me. Being in Heather's bedroom, she has clock. I'm joking. Calm down, Terry. Cheryl. He might be stalking you, bro. I don't see another car, though. I don't see another car, Lemmy. I'm warning you, trolls, with peace and love, but I've got too much to do. Okay, now, if you can get number 5, a sport that does not have a clock. This definitely does not have a clock. This definitely doesn't have a clock. But young people, young people, would do it. It's mostly a girl sport, I'll tell you that. I don't know boys that are at this one. Hello, Heather. Hope you're doing great, and I understand you don't play either. It's not cards or shot put. Houseback riding? Nope. I haven't censored anybody today, by the way. Netball? Nope. This is mostly a girl's sport, but I haven't seen boys do it, but they may do some. I don't know. Mostly a girl thing. It's not croquet or cheerleader, but a lot of cheerleaders do this. Cheerleaders, it's not cheerleaders, but cheerleaders do a lot of this, you know. They do a lot of no, it's not Foursquare. Yeah, that's what they do. Cheerleaders do a lot of gymnastics. Gymnastics. Yep. They do a lot of gymnastics. Number 5. Number 5 is gymnastics, and we've reached the 2 hour, but you know what? We've got, I'm thinking, we've got we've got, how many do we have? We have, before we get to a 7 answer question, we've got 4. So, um, I'm thinking we could get maybe 1 or 2 more 4 answer questions in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 answer questions before we get to the 7. How many 4 answers do you want to do tonight before we call it? 1, 2, or all 3? Because it is 15 after. 3? All of them? All right, we'll see if we can do that. We'll see if we can do that. It's 8:16, but let's see if we can get through all of them. All right, top 4 answers to this question. Name a kind of person you never questioned when you were a child. What's up? What's up? Who would be a kind of person you never questioned as a child? Your parent, yeah, there you go, Sherlin Spirit Stalker. Your parents, number 2. Your parents. It's not your friends, though. Okay, there you go, Peter and Spirit Stalker. Your teacher. That's the number 1 answer. And Shy has got it with cops. Yep, police officer, number 4. Steve Areno said Popos too. So now you just got 1 more answer to give, and that's number 3. It's not a doctor though that you never question. Let's see. It's not the prince. Oh, there you go. A priest or a clergyman. Priest or a clergyman. That is number 3. Priest or a clergyman, number 3. That's the first 4 answer. Now let's see how you do with the second 4 answer. All right, second 4 answer. Top 4 answers to this one. Name a story about an animal. Name a children's story about an animal. It's not Mother Goose and it's not Lion King. It's not The Jungle Book and it's not Charlotte's Web. Not Dumbo. Not Lassie either. Not Curious George or the Berenstain Bears. Not Peter Wolf or Tortoise and the Hare or Winnie the Pooh or Cinderella. Think, what did they have in the 90s? King Kong? Nope. It's not White. Not All Dogs Go to Heaven or the Care Bears either. Children's story about an animal. Jurassic Park? No. Little Mermaid? No. Caucasian version of the Little Mermaid? No. It's not Scooby-Doo. Not Finding Nemo or Wag the Dog. Remember, these are stories. Not shows, but stories. Children's stories. No, it's not My Little Pony. Not Shark Tales. I can give you hints if we need to, or we can skip this question. It's not Winnie the Pooh or the ABC book. Jack and the Beanstalk? No, not Jack and the Beanstalk. Not the 1, 2, 3 book. Not Peter Cottontail and not Free Willy. Hints. Okay. That's not Frosty. Okay, he's the dearest dear. He lost his mommy. Very sad movie. He's the dearest dear. Lost his mommy. Very sad movie. Not Mr. Ed or Where the Wild Things Are. That's number 1. Bambi. Yeah, Bambi, number 1. Number 2. Number 2's hint would be one built their house of straw, one built their house with sticks, and one built their house with bricks. That's number 2. 3 Little Pigs, yep. Number 3, number 3, yep, 2 Little Pigs, number 3. Number 2. Number 3, well, she ate their porridge. She ate their porridge. And they noticed it, and they were not very happy. Yeah, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, number 3. And number 4, well, she was not looked at as pretty. She was just not looked at as pretty. No, number 4, she was not looked at as pretty. Goldilocks. Aunt Heather's burnt spaghetti. No, she was just not looked at as pretty. That's why she was called the what? You know, it's like for what the name is. Yeah, the ugly duckling. Number 4 is the ugly duckling. Those are your hints, and now that leads us to the last question. I had to word it a little differently. I had to word it a little differently the way they worded it. But let's see how you can do. Okay, because it's going to be a really weird question, okay? Okay, here's the question. We got the top 4 answers to this question. The question is, if you were to bump into Michael Jackson when he was alive, name something you would probably see him wearing. If you bumped into Michael Jackson when he was alive, name something you might see him wearing. Yeah, you'd see him wearing his gloves. That's the number 1 answer. Cheryl and Spirit Stalker. Number 1. Number 1, his gloves. The fedora. Got to be more specific about the fedora. Let's see. A purse? Now, I wouldn't be wearing a purse or a condom. I don't know if he's wearing 2 different colored socks, but that's not it. It's not his shoes. Not his wig. Not his nose. Oh, his sunglasses, though. Yeah. There you go, Heather. His sunglasses. Number 2, his sunglasses. Sparkly short coat. Well, what color is the coat? What color's the coat? Dressy outfit, glittery. We're looking for what his color of his clothes, though. Color of his clothes. Bubbles the monkey. Nope. On his glasses or fedora's the hat. Nope, not his hat. Not his slacks. Not his fedora. Not baby oil or rhinestones or women's underwear. Or a messed up face. Or not red. Blackjack. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Black clothing. Number three is black clothes. And now he's got one more thing that he wore that we might have seen him wear when he was alive. What would it be? It's not an effed up face or two different types of female perfumes. Or his bad out. Well, this wouldn't be an outfit. This would be just like a an accessory, I guess. A monk, not monkey or soaked cherry curls or shoes or a mask or high white socks. This would be like an accessory. It's not face surgery or a plate of Heather spaghetti. A cane? Nope. Oh, there you go. Earrings. Earrings. Yep, earrings. Number four is earrings. And that is what Michael Jackson we would have probably found if he was alive. But that is it for tonight. I need to go ahead and go home and get ready for work. I enjoyed you guys. Now I won't be here tomorrow because Tuesdays are busy for me. Um, but I will see you guys on Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. Between 10:30 and 11. But until then, everyone, love all of y'all. Good night. Much love. And until next time, everybody, peace. Yep, about 11 p.m. on Wednesday, so about 9 p.m. your time, Steve Areno. See y'all. Hope to see y'all then. Hope y'all be insomniacs that night with me. Good night, everybody.